Welcome back everyone to episode 32 of Let's Play Factorio Megabase. And in this episode we're going to work on our defender capsules, destruction capsules and destroyer capsules. But before we do that we have to set up a piercing round magazine line, so let's get to work. And we're going to use the same build like any other time. So it's quite simple to do. Oh, there we go. Going to extend the line here. And since it uses also copper and steel, it's quite easy to set up. And we're going to hook it on from the shotgun factory. So all we need is power, input and an output, and basically that's the build. And of course we're going to modify it a little bit with a storage chest and such, but overall this is the build and it's this simple. And you can think again, wow, that's a lot of ammunition that he's going to produce, but like I said, we're going to use it for modules and such, so it's not going to be that lot. There we go. Then we need a smart inserter into a provided chest. Going to set a limit to 500 rounds. You may pick it up when there's less than 500 in the network. All we have to do is power it up. Insert some lights, since you guys hate the darkness. I know, the joke is getting old. Alright, that's one. So the next thing is defender capsules, and that's requiring circuits, gear wheels and piercing rounds. So we're going to implement a line that produces gear wheels and circuits, and they will be on one line, so the other line will come from this side with the circuits and the gear wheels. There we go. And I'm thinking how we can do this the best way. Since it's getting a little bit cramped in here, I guess we'll do it this way and let it go underneath. Load it straight on one side of the belt. But then again, I need quite a few later on, so I might wanna switch it up here. Let's do it like this. Because we are going to need quite a few green circuits also later on in the build. I thought. I guess not. So it's not really necessary to do it like this. Alright, let's do it just like this. No. No. Let's do it like here. One side loaded. And we'll do all the rest. We're loading the gear wheels also on one side here. That way it's going to be a little bit more and better orientated, I guess. I'm messing around a little bit. I wanted to have it like this. And I want 2 factories. No, let's make 3 factories making gears. I know it's a little bit overkill, but once the belt is full, it will stop and it will be fine. So insert power. Same on this side. Some outserters. And you are going to make gears. Where are the gears? They are there. There we go. And now we should have all the materials for the defender capsules. So gear wheels, circuits, and piercing rounds. Well, we have piercing rounds enough. And I guess that one needs a little bit power as well. So it will start picking up. And I guess we have enough in the system right now. And a same setup for the defender capsules as we do always. And you guys will probably see a pattern starting to come up. And let's passive provider. You may work when there is less than. I don't need to use so much, so let's say 100. You are going to make defender capsules. Let's get the belts going. And I need a couple more red inserters. We need some outgoing inserters. There we go. Ingoing. And we need our red inserters. I'm doing it the wrong side. I want them to have on that side. There we go. Power poles. Let's connect all the things. Let's give this guy some juice. And a couple of lights. And we're making defender capsules. Great, great. So that's another thing we have in our system now, in our logistics network. The next thing that we want to make are the structure capsules, and they require 4 defender capsules and 3 advanced circuits. So we're going to put this belt down, and let me pick up some belt. Let's see, up here. I guess there is a lot in the system. So they must be here. Yeah, there they are. Let's get it all. There we go. And in here we're going to insert the red circuits, and I always overkill this. I don't know why, but better to have enough than too few, I guess. Let's say 30 in each. That way it ain't gonna be too much. And for these I only need 4. So we're going to end the belt there. Yeah, they produce about half the speed. Oh well, it doesn't really matter actually. Once they are producing, we will make enough, and anyway, so that is not going to be the limiting factor. I think there's barely any problems with having too many of those. Of course, in the beginning it's going to be a little bit of a problem, but overall, nah, it's not going to form a problem. It's only going to be a problem if you really need that many of them. And then it's only, well, it takes a little bit longer time to craft. Especially in this stage, it's not that important. And these are going to be in there. Alright. Do we have the assembling machines? Yes, we have. There. Let's add power. And again, I do want to use those. So we're going to use a smart inserter and a passive provider chest. And these I am using, so we're going to store at least 500 of them in the network. That way I can always have enough, and they'll be picked up. And the last thing that we're going to produce are the destroyer capsules, and this one is a little bit more tricky because it's requiring speed modules and 4 destructor capsules. So we're going to mix the belt because there aren't going to be that many factories in here, only 2, so that ain't much, but it will work. So 2 factories, because I ran out of factories, of course, and those are going to store it. Oh, let's do it just like this and store it right next to this chest. Let's do it over there. And you are going to store also 500 destroyers. You make destroyers. So what's the difference about this one and for example this one will fly with you, so it will follow you and fly everywhere, and this one is only static at one place, and they really distract the biters and such. So once you enter, you will probably throw a couple of these while you have these flying with you, and that way the biters will attack these ones first, they'll die, and they continue to die because the destroyer capsules are doing quite a bit of damage as well. So yeah, basically that's the thing. Let's ask 50 of those. So we want to have power here, a little bit of overkill with power, a little bit of light, and we have a nice build for our capsules. So soon we can do some biter killing with capsules with us. So biter killing will become a little bit more easier, and it's not really a laser tower rush or a turret creep kind of thing. So yeah, that's going to be a little bit nicer, I guess. And I probably do want to speed this up. Am I making? Yeah, I am making the yellow assembling machines already, so let me take those and speed these factories up so they craft a little bit faster. And I'm going to speed those up as well, but overall it should help our facility. In the end, we're not going to use the blue factories anymore, so let's do it right now and everything will work. So this factory is not needed anymore, so we can remove it, and that will save us some things in the line. I guess I do want to remove those as well, but for now I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to request the robots to remove it, and of course my robots are the first to arrive, and I'm getting a bunch of ammunition right now, which is totally unnecessary, but let me dump this in there. Alright, what to do next? The next thing I want to do actually is work on my science. Currently we have science running through the factory, and what I want to do is put a passive provided chest in here, limited to, let's say, 100 beacons for each type, and we're going to do the same in here. And I don't want to have the bells running through my factory anymore, so we're going to set up a nice design for research. So the first thing that I want to do is remove 4 of these science labs. And I saw a very nice design. I don't know who made this design, but it's very compact. It uses 1 box per 4 science labs, so that's absolutely great. And it's tileable, so you can place it in here, and we're going to request, for example, the red, the green, the blue and the purple, and we're going to lower this limit because it's way too much. So let's say 30 of each beacon in there. Let's place a power pole in here, so every factory is powered now, and we can copy this, and the bots are going to do all the work for us, so we can stamp it now quite close to each other, as you can see. And we have a very nice design for our science production, with all the necessary beacons in there. And let me hook this on to power, and I can start implementing this design in our network. All I have to do is cut the line here, and I'm going to extend it a little bit longer because I do want to increase the capacity. Let's see, I don't have enough smart inserters with me, so let's make a couple of those. And where are my passive providers? There they are. So you may work if there is less than 200 of red signs in the system. And why are they picking up greens? I don't know. You may work if there's less than 200 green circuits, and they are picking up reds. Okay, great. Hopefully this will be limited at 100. We'll have to see if it works. They're still going. So hopefully these stop and they don't continue to put it into the network. At least we'll get an idea. You guys have an idea how to do signs by bots now. And I think this is a very good thing to do. Do signs by bots. That way it doesn't clog up your whole factory. It looks so much cleaner in your base. Because I had a very long belt running through my base. So let's do it like this. Extend the belt a little bit longer. Let's do 2 smart inserters, 2 passive providers. And you may work. Oh. You may work if there is less than 200 of these beacons in the system. And you as well, so those things will work again. And of course I'm going to dump all these signs back in the network myself, so but if we have a little bit more in the system, that really doesn't matter. Also these factories for the blue signs or for the purple signs can be removed now, and I will move them to a better location, so probably near the blue factories where the blue beacons are being produced, and that way all these signs can be made at one spot. And as you can see, this clears up the factory quite nicely, and we have more room to expand our red circuit build because we have a big supply of green and plastic, so we can extend this build a little bit longer. I also want to extend our green circuit build because green circuit seems to be falling behind, but in the next episode I'm going to work on making blue belts, so we're going to do a big overhaul with our blue belts. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done it already. Also share it with your friends, and most important thing I guess is to like the video if you liked it, and if you didn't like it, feel free to leave a comment in the section below. Tell me what you didn't like, and perhaps I can do something different in the series. So for now I'll say goodbye, and I will catch you guys next time.